paid that racetrack burn. Yeah.
G18, so it's a pre-war copy with some bells and whistles that a pre-war wouldn't have, was getting weak, and that just terrified me. I don't know how it happened, but I ended up putting acrylic nails on my 2 fingers.
Power nails.
So I was playing like 2-finger guitar, and I developed the tone talon.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome back, friends and neighbors, to another installment of our video series here featuring local talent today, playing on Woodsongs, Old Time Radio Hour. We have Hancock and Shouse.
Hey, buddy.
Arthur Hancock and Chris Shouse here to join us.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Cool spot.
Isn't it?
Looks great.
Thanks for the pre-war guitar you're giving me for doing
Yeah.
There's a few laying around when you could probably scrounge up something that maybe needs a little work.
tops off of
Yeah,
it.
we were calling this the Cracker Barrel of tone.
I like that.
That's great.
So, Chris and Arthur are old friends of mine. We've played music together on and off for how long now?
10 years.
10, 15 years.
Yeah.
In all kinds of different situations.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite just gig stories relate back to Arthur. There's been some doozies.
Remember when we were playing in Paris and you had that micro PA? So we're playing, we have this PA like 10, 15 feet out in front of the stage. What is that thing called?
It's like a little self-contained PA shirtler.
It's
makes
awesome.
it. Yeah, it's
so
great.
we're running a condenser mic and this guy mid-gig, like mid-set, pulls into like this crowd in a minivan to pick up this like drunk person.
When we pull in, it was 5 feet from the
Yeah.
stage.
So he pulls in front of the speaker, and that of course shoots everything back at the mic, and everything just feeds back.
Yeah,
I jumped off the stage. And
Yeah, we ran. we just ran away.
it was awesome.
Fun times.
Fun times. And me and Chris played, I don't know, that was a few months ago out at the
Maker's Mark.
Maker's Mark. It was a blast.
Yeah.
I love that. You guys have a good thing going out there.
Yeah, it was fun.
Absolutely. So, tell us what's in the works here, recording-wise.
Well, Chris and I made a 6-song EP in 2024. We have hopes of doing some more recording this year together. I just made a record on my own,
Yeah.
which is super cool, with a bunch of studs down in Nashville. Harry Clark, Corey Walker of East Nashgrass, Jake Stargell of his own Universe of Excellence, such a monster guitar player. Christian Ward, who plays with Dell,
Unbelievable.
a great player. He played with us for about 6-7 months. It was
A season, yeah.
a season. It was awesome. Like,
Yeah.
elevated our whole game. And then Jacob Burleson played bass, and he's playing with Alison Krauss, so
Yeah.
he knows what he's doing.
He does know what he's doing, for sure. All those names that are just mentioned, look all those people up
Yeah.
on YouTube. They're just top-tier
Yeah,
acoustic musicians of just play anything.
yeah, they're great
Type
dudes, good friends. So that kind of added to the vibe of the project. There was no ego or fear. It was just like, let's play some music. You
And
know?
listening to it, nobody was really overplaying. I think that's
Yeah.
the difference between great musicians and good musicians, is that they kind of know what to play
Yeah.
when they need to play it.
Elevate a song
Yeah, they play
Yeah.
the song which
rather
is-
than your ego.
Yeah, it's killer. I mean, they can do anything.
They can do that too.
on the fretboard. Like, they know the way, they know the path. But
Yeah.
yeah, tone and timing and taste.
Exactly.
do.
It was the JD way.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I'm excited about that. I think it might come out on Compass Records.
Yeah. Cool.
Figuring all that out sometime later this spring, summer. So
Awesome.
super cool.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait to hear it. And tell us about Canned Aid.
Well, I got Chris involved.
Yeah.
2016, the Wooks, a band I was in Colorado to actually go and compete at Rocky Grass. So we go out there in a van. We're all young and excited, and Charles Humphrey of the Steep Canyon Rangers got us booked at this fundraiser. And it was for an organization called Cand-Aid. And ever since then, we've been working together. And they are a national nonprofit that provides access to underserved youth for any kind of experience. We're in their music department. It's called Tunes, their Tunes program.
Okay.
And there's a bunch of killer artists involved. Tyler Childers, the infamous String Dusters, Steep Canyon Rangers. So Grammy-winning talent, and then me and Chris. And we basically, like Wednesday, we're going to Whitehall Elementary in Richmond.
Okay.
It's a Title I school, meaning that 60% of their student body is living in not great economic circumstance.
Right.
So we're going to give that school 20 guitars, and we're going to provide a performance and
Cool.
talk to the kids. Yeah, it's
Oh,
super
fantastic.
cool. And I've done like 20 of these donations now.
Yeah, I knew it had been going on for years at this point.
16, 17.
How much
yeah.
money have you raised for that
Yeah.
program?
So I've worked pretty hard. I mean, without music in school, I wouldn't be on this podcast or this,
Yeah.
Same with all of us, right? There was
Yeah.
a teacher or a mentor, and I think I've raised like $250,000.
Wow.
Which is a lot of money for
Amazing.
instruments, yeah.
No, that's incredible.
Through a lot of programs, yeah.
To me, I think it's cool when I donate money that the money goes into like a school that I know, or like
Right.
my kid's school or my friend's
Right.
kid's school. So that's awesome. It's not like it's going out somewhere.
Yeah.
Because I've been a part. I've helped do like 4 different donations,
4 or 5
4 or 5
now.
different donations, and
That's
it's
awesome.
always great to see. And we also work with the schools individually and get the schools what they need.
Yeah.
So the school may need guitars like this school,
Yeah.
or it may be we need like some ukuleles
Mallets. Yeah,
or
we've got
mallets or
Sure.
Wind instruments. We got a really nice horn for West Irvin High School there.
Oh, cool.
We did one at Chris's high school in Owsley County, which was super cool. That's,
And when I worked at West
out
Irvin,
there.
It's Owsley County.
we went through Willcutts. Like
Yeah.
we partnered with Willcutts to get
Yeah.
some instruments and things too. So it's also helping local businesses.
Amazing. What's the website if people wanted to just go?
just candaid.org.
Okay.
CANDAID.org.
All right.
Super cool. We got a lot going on though. We're working to try and keep the music alive because,
No, you do, both of you.
yeah.
Like me, I'm a glutton for punishment sometimes with just having every weekend booked up for no real reason other than
It's fun,
I can't
man.
say no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember it's 26 now, in 25, Chris and I have played music together now for 6 years this year, and we jammed 15 years ago.
Yeah.
We've known each other a long time, and we were in March last year. We really didn't have any gigs. Like, the spring was looking kind of worrisome.
Yeah.
And so we went to the Cork here in Lexington and did this Dadgrass Sunday
Yeah, oh yeah.
bluegrass thing, and then ended up, how many did you do last year?
108.
Woo.
I did 97.
Woo.
That's a lot of gigs. It's like
Yeah, it
some
is.
weeks it's like 3 or 4, and
Yeah, yeah.
With kids and and a full-time job.
And a job. That's right.
yeah, so
No, I get it, man.
it's a lot to deal
No, I'm
with.
getting to the age. I was saying, like, man, it'd be cool, like a weekend to just have a
Chill.
weekend
Yeah.
to do something else every now and again.
Yeah.
Practice to pick.
Yeah, maybe I get, which I just had that this weekend, and but I ended up getting together with
Yeah.
John Clay and Chris Justice to just play music.
That's
But
fun.
we hadn't done that in 2 years, so it was
That's
fun.
cool.
Both great.
Yeah, it was a blast. We are here in a guitar store.
Yeah,
I don't know if you noticed that.
yeah.
And me and Chris have what's called a mandolin problem. Mine's a very advanced problem.
It's stage 4 mandolin
Yeah,
fever.
yeah. Well, I come up with a new term called mandonomics.
Mendon, there you go.
What, climbing the ladder? Instrument
Yeah,
by
but- well-
I'm just trying to figure out what to sell to get, because mandolins are not cheap.
The mandolin world is there's plenty of good instruments to be had for like $1,500, and then to like jump up to your next tier is like $6,000.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of stuff in between, but then when somebody plays guitar, they start getting into mandolins, and you start looking at what they cost. It's just like shocking. It's shocking.
Well, you think because they're smaller, like it's going to be cheaper. Like, how could this
Right.
be more expensive than a dreadnought when it's,
Yeah.
10% of the size?
Yeah.
But
and
the reality is there's so much work that goes
There's a
into
lot of
it
work.
because of all the curves
Yes.
and recurves and
So much
top of
work.
that.
let's talk about your instruments.
Talk about his mandolin there.
Let's talk about the Kimball.
This is a 2012 Will Kimball.
Mm-hmm.
Will Kimball's a builder. He lives north of Cincinnati. Great builder.
Yes.
As good as it gets.
Yeah.
I got this. I contacted him, and he sent me on to another guy that had this one for sale. So this one came out of California, and I've had it about 2.5 years, and it's great. Sugar maple back and sides, red spruce top, ebony board, varnish finish, all the bells and whistles, Waverly keys,
It's got it all.
all the things that you want. It's just such a magnificent instrument that I feel like was what I was looking for, something to cut through the mix a lot better.
Oh, it does it.
Yeah.
Well, when we played out there at Maker's Mark, I was like, let's let me play that Kimball. And I just played it for an hour and a half.
Killer.
But here's another thing to consider. Not only does it sound good, but like structurally, it's so good.
Yeah.
The temperature changes. It doesn't flex a lot. I have friends that have mandolins where they have to maybe adjust the action
Yeah.
in between, but like structurally, it's really strong.
Yeah.
Which is another thing to consider when you're thinking about buying an instrument. You want something that's going to be fairly consistent as
Yeah.
much. We play out at 30 degrees and 100 degrees.
Sure.
So you want to be able to have that.
Yeah, yeah.
But I had before this, I had a Gibson Fern that came from Willcutt.
That's right. It came from here, yeah.
Yep.
One of
And
the
then-
last ferns made by Dave Harvey.
Yeah, it's a 2020,
Yep.
February 14th, 2020.
Yeah.
Called it Cupid because it was Valentine's Day.
Well, which brings me to, I've been asking everybody, do you name instruments?
I want to, but they never stick.
No, I've tried. I mean, like my banjo.
Cupid's a good one.
I have an RB75 Crow model signed by JD. It's like a 2003 banjo, but I think Gibson Crow ordered it for me, and I think they like master built this thing because they
Yeah.
thought it was for JD. And then I paid for it, but
Yeah,
he got it,
came to him.
signed it, and then I got it. But like I've called that Crusher before
Yeah.
because it's a smasher.
Yeah, yeah.
You've heard it
Yeah,
back when
yeah.
I played banjo. Like
Yeah.
it had something special.
Yeah, yeah. I do remember.
I don't
that.
have a name for this, but
Well, tell me about the
Sweetie.
old, a mutual friend of ours, Jamie Griggs, built this guitar.
yeah, this is a G18, so it's a pre-war copy with some bells and whistles that a pre-war wouldn't have. I guess it's X-brake, Ford X, Honduran mahogany in the back and sides, and then Italian red spruce top. And I think it's all antique wood. We were talking, Jamie Griggs has a stash of Brazilian, and so I shouldn't say that, but he's got some
Allegedly.
wood. Allegedly, this guy I may know has some really great antique wood. This guitar was built by Jamie in Saxpahaw, North Carolina, but I think a guy named Josh Haddix, a good friend of ours who passed away, worked heavily on this guitar with Jamie.
Yeah.
Jamie, and the neck, I don't think you can see that, but it's a 7-piece,
Yeah, really cool.
really cool neck. Really, it's got Waverleys on it, and it's
Old Trusty.
We'll set up some mics here in a little bit, but it's old trusty.
Yep.
I was trying to think how many gigs this thing has played.
The Mini.
A
You can
lot.
see all the.
Yeah, Sweat and picks. I didn't do this. CJ did that. When CJ was playing that Suda back in like 17 or 18, it was pretty volatile to travel.
Yeah, the Hiroshi.
Yeah, the Hiroshi Suda guitar is fantastic, but
Yeah.
if you go to Colorado for a week, like it's gonna change. And I keep this thing really much in the case if I'm not playing it. That's a great, recommendation if you play wood instruments is don't leave them on the couch. Like,
And always buckle at least one latch.
Yeah.
I've got a habit of that.
Yeah, one's
You leave it in the
enough.
case, and your wife picks it up and doesn't realize it.
and your instrument's shattered.
Yeah.
Working here, I found there's like two with acoustic stuff. There's like there's guys who are humidity freaks who like have a reading on their phone and they check it daily. And then there's another crew that doesn't even consider, it could be 5 degrees outside for 2 weeks like it was, a month ago.
This guitar would fall apart. It's a hide glue guitar.
Yeah.
So if I left it in the car in 80 degrees, it'd just be dead.
Yeah.
It would kill it.
Yeah.
Top would come off.
Well, I've had guitars that require winter saddles.
This guitar has one.
Right.
I have a winter and a summer saddle, but luckily John McDonald down in Somerset, great luthier, he does my setup, and it stayed consistent this winter. Maybe got a little tight on the action a few times, but I keep it well humidified in the case. It's something I've learned, and
that's all you need to do, folks.
Yeah.
keep you one of them Boveda or
Yeah,
Diodario.
that's right. We sell those.
Yeah, in the sound hole, and I keep
right.
one at the headstock just to because the net can change.
Just to make sure.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's great.
Okay.
But when it's in the case, it's less likely to change too. Like it keeps it pretty consistent.
Consistent
Yeah.
environment.
Yeah, we're big fans. That's what we use. I've also been asking, what was your first guitar or instrument?
Do you know?
I got my grandmother's J50, a 60s J50. Super skinny neck.
That's good.
As Frank Powell says, the Gillian Welch neck.
That's what it is. Yeah,
a little small
absolutely.
neck, adjustable saddle. But that guitar is no longer with me.
I played all my dad's guitars before I got one, and he has like a 6218, a 73 D35, which is Brazilian and just phenomenal.
Yeah.
He's got some good guitars. Great, his influence on me is understated. Like he's really impacted me. In 2003, I was in high school, and he went to IBMA and bought a brand new HG28. And compared to most, it's a really good guitar. It's been played a ton.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my first real guitar that I ever had. Was a 2003, maybe a 2002 Martin HD28.
Nice.
So.
Nice.
Yeah, I still have it. Never gonna sell it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Don't be like me.
My first Mando was a Collings,
That's right.
Eric Cummings.
Eric Cummins. They all roads lead back to Eric Cummins.
Willcutt.
Well, when I did the interview with Jesse, we were talking about, well, what was the first guitar you bought from Willcutt? And mine was, Eric Cummins.
Yeah.
Sold me on a PRS, Paul Reed Smith. But
The greatest thing that happens in this community, which is all guitar and mandolin and banjo communities, is the nature of how they cycle through everybody.
yes.
And I had a mandolin that I got for nothing from Collings. It was a MT.
Yes, the MT.
Collings MT.
Yeah.
Great. I used to play mandolin back when I wasn't, dealing with what I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
But I had the MT. Jesse's dad needed a good mandolin.
Right.
And I wasn't playing it, so I sold it to Jesse. And then Jesse sold it to Willcutt to elevate his instrument game. And I didn't think, I wasn't mad about that.
Sure.
And then my cousin, Kipper Worthington, who's turned into a good flat picker.
Great.
Yeah.
He was looking for a mandolin, so I came back to the shop at Willcutt, bought it for my cousin, and now it's in Nashville.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Me and Jesse. There's some things that we passed back and forth 4 times.
Yeah. I had a Silikowski fiddle that Jesse and I put. It was like 3 times. It's like, do you want to hold on to it for a while? All right, I'll take the money.
Right. That's kind of how it went. Yeah, our PayPal is like this one amount of money just going back and forth.
That's the reason I got PayPal, was to buy things from friends.
Exactly. It's my friend for sure.
So.
Yeah, okay, Arthur, this will be an interesting thing to talk about here, is your hand.
It's a guitar.
Your right hand.
Yeah, so.
Which I was telling you, I know another guy is a phenomenal musician who had this same issue for 20 years.
Yeah. So in 2017, I was in Telluride, Colorado, and the band, the Wooks, that I was in was doing a band competition. And somewhere in the weeks leading up to that, something started to happen in my hand.
Yeah.
And it was frightening because I was a good banjo player. And
He was.
by Telluride,
And he is.
I can still make a lot of noise on it.
No, well.
but a full roll is kind of out of my wheelhouse now. But my hand started basically to kind of malfunction, right?
Yeah.
When you get advanced at music, it's unconscious.
Yeah.
It's not like I was like, oh, I'm playing a full roll. It's just like I've done it
Right.
10,000 hours,
Right.
And it started to mess up, and we got through the band competition, and then we had a gig playing the main stage at Romp, and my picks came off. My hand just basically went not to cuss, went to crap.
It did go to crap.
It went to crap, and so I stopped playing banjo. Luckily, I had played guitar since I was young before the banjo. Went down a lot of rabbit holes, good doctors, New York City, Austin, Texas, UK neurology, nerve conduction studies, and it took a while for someone to actually diagnose it as focal dystonia. And dystonia is a motor issue, so somewhere between my brain and my hand, I don't know how it works. No one actually seems to understand it,
Right.
but there's a problem with motor function. And, what was happening to me when I was playing the banjo is my thumb was just doing that. It would just bend.
Okay.
When I try to play a stroke, like a downstroke, especially on the fifth string, my thumb would just bend. And I played guitar with the band for probably 2 years. We had just a 5-piece, but no fiddle, 2 guitars, a mandolin, and a banjo, and a
Was
bass.
you holding a pick at the time?
And I was holding a pick. And somewhere in that process, I remember we were playing Master Musicians Festival. The pick just started flying out of my hand. And it was like my index was overpowering my thumb, where my thumb was getting weak. And that just terrified me, right? I mean, you lose your solo ability on the banjo, and then you lose rhythmically the guitar. So I don't know how it happened, but I ended up putting acrylic nails on my 2 fingers.
Power nail.
So I was playing like 2-finger guitar.
Yeah.
And then I figured out, after I'd come off the road, because eventually I was like, I need to quit doing this. It hurts.
Yeah.
And I developed the tone talon.
Trademark.
No, that's Mac Lodson. I give Mac from Mashgrass a lot of credit. He calls it the tone talon. It's called the power nail.
Yeah.
And I don't know how this thing doesn't hurt or break off, but I go to a nail salon and get acrylic on my nail and play bluegrass rhythm in some runs.
It works.
It works, man.
That's
and I quit playing with the Wooks in March of 19. And by like that winter, when we started playing together, I had redeveloped a technique that allowed me to play, and I'm still studying and trying to learn how to fix it.
Yeah.
There's something called dysphonia.
Yeah.
Embouchure dysphonia, and like if you're a horn player, saxophone player, your tongue can just start malfunctioning. It's really scary for a lot of advanced wind instrument pianists,
Right.
guitar players, banjo players, even runners get it in their legs, like a dystonal cramping of a muscle.
An overuse thing, maybe?
It's an overuse thing.
It's like shooting, like a trigger, thing.
It's interesting, but honestly, as a musician, it's the greatest thing I've ever done, which is overcome that challenge and keep playing.
Yeah. I know.
It's cool.
Yeah,
But if you're out there and you're having hand problems, like, try and figure it out.
They got
Right.
the box.
Yeah.
Right.
You'll see when we do our little song, like, it works.
No, it does work.
Yeah.
And I've seen the development of the power nail from its infancy all the way to where we're at now.
Yeah.
From power nail to tone talon.
I wonder if like Blue Chip or Tone Slough.
Well, I was
or
gonna
someone-
say, I told him, I was like, I have this very thin piece of tortoise shell.
yeah.
I found it the other day.
Yeah.
So I need to get that to you.
We've thought about gluing some tortoise on there. That'd be like Tone Town Volume 8, It'd be like,
It's already between his finger and that guitar. It's like pushing me away.
well, I wiped it all off, but a lot of times I'll get like Tone Talon residue right in here where I'm mashing down on it. Chris will tell you, it definitely breaks a lot of, B and G strings.
Yeah.
I think sometimes it grabs a hold of the string too much because I'm excited.
Sure.
But yeah,
But the coated strings help.
I use excess strings and I play lights because it's less, the tone of mediums is better, I think, arguably.
Yeah.
It's deeper.
Yeah.
And for dreadnought guitar.
Yeah, I agree.
But using those light XSs, and it works, man. And We're playing on Woodsongs, hell.
We're playing Woodsongs tonight.
Yeah.
You can tune in and hear the tone talent.
Yeah. So.
What do you think? Well, you want to play a tune?
That'd be cool, man.
Let's play a tune.
Yeah.
We'll do one my dad wrote.
Yeah, tell us about the song.
So my dad is a songwriter. I've always been fascinated by the story of Townes Van Zandt. He dreamed, for real, If I Needed You.
Yeah.
Like he
I've
had
heard
a
this
dream,
story.
he woke up, he wrote down the song and played it, and it's one of the greatest songs I've ever heard. Like it's
Perfect.
phenomenal. It's perfect. It's a masterpiece. Not saying this is a masterpiece, but I really think it's a great song. Dad woke up and he used to keep a tape recorder by his bed, and he sang this melody into the tape recorder and went back to sleep, and then ended up writing the song. It's my family's in the horse business, so it's a horse song.
Perfect.
And it's really cool. Chris has just been working on learning it, and it's really a kind of bluegrassy song with a fiddle tune embedded in it. So,
Perfect.
Yeah, man.
Awesome.
Hey, glad to be here at Willcutt's today. We're Hancock and Shouse. Really enjoyed talking to John, and we're going to do a tune called Black Jack Willie. Look for it on an upcoming record from yours truly. 1, 2, 3.